Good morning. Time for a little coffee and sports. We're playing one of my desert island favorites from years ago, the import by Owzat Games, Terry Goodchild's Let's Rumble Boxing. I purchased this as an import, oh God, literally 20-something years ago when I was still living in my old home in hard copy, and then later also got it in PDF. That the PDF I happened to purchase here, so only in about the last 7 years have I purchased this in PDF. This was my favorite boxing game of all time. Well, outside of my childhood Title Bout, but again, even revisiting Title Bout as an adult, this still trumped Title Bout. And this was on my desert island with game-winning dry football and Return of the Heavyweight Champ, which is also a boxing import career game. Those were three of the games that were on my, along with pen and paper football and grid zone. So my original 5 desert island games, those were the games. And you can see how worn this is. This was my Let's Rumble game-winning dry football dice bag. So this had the dice I needed for game-winning dry football, and it had the dice that I needed for Let's Rumble, and so they've all been in this bag for a long, long time. And when I play them, I dig them out. This bag is with them in a box. So it's wonderful to get this out again. So let's rumble. Let's go ahead and set this up. We're going to need the round-by-round scoring chart readily available. So this game is loaded with boxers, but it also uses the exact same ratings that the big game uses, which is called championship boxing, and I also have that, but I've only played maybe 10 bouts ever with that, and it's a remarkable game. But it's a lot of mechanisms, and I prefer them to be a little faster, accurate but fast. And Let's Rumble kind of gives me fast with a lot of stuff, but it's not overwhelming. So tonight, this morning's fight, it's a featherweight championship title bout for the WBC belt 1980 at Madison Square Garden between Danny Little Red Lopez and Salvador Sanchez, two of the greatest, I'll say it this way, two of my all-time favorite boxers. And what better than in 1980 these two guys crossing paths to fight a 15-round title bout for the belt. And I put it in Madison Square Garden. This ought to be fantastic. All right, so Danny Little Red Lopez is a fight rating of 32. Sanchez is at 36, so Sanchez is favored at least by that much. We look at the red corner, the blue corner, and then of course there's D6 and 2D6 checks later that may come up. Here we go, folks. Title bout's underway. Round 1, ding, ding, ding. And we're going to get 2 and 3. We cross-reference 1 point for Sanchez, so Sanchez is going to be 37 for this round, 32 for Lopez. He's going to win by 5 points. We're going to go over here and get the judges' score. So 5 points. It's going to be, let's see here, 4 is going to be Sanchez. So Sanchez is going to win this round 10-9. Judge 2 on 3 is going to give it to Sanchez 10-9. And the referee is going to score it 10-9. So right now, the favored fighter is getting the job done as he ultimately schools Lopez in that first round. All right, here we go. Can Lopez make something happen? 7-7. 7-7 is no points for either boxer. So it's 32-37. 32-36. It's a 4-point difference. And let's see what the judges say as they have another good round. 4 on 4 is going to be 10-10. So the referees make it 10-10. Or one judge makes it 10-10. Wow, the second judge scores it 10-10. And the third judge scores it 10-10. So that was definitely too close to call, I would say, for both judges and the referee. All right, round 3 underway. It's going to be 9. Holy cow. 9-7 is going to be +3 for Little Red Lopez, so 35-36. And Lopez still loses that round by 1 fighter rating point. 4, it's going to be 10-10. Oh, okay, so far, though, it's one hell of a fight. It's what everybody predicted it would be. Ooh, 10-9. 10-9. So Judge 2 likes Sanchez, and 8. And Judge 3 also knots it up. So Sanchez has got the edge in this basically, but barely, literally barely. All right, round 4 of a 15-round title bout fight between Danny Little Red Lopez and Salvador Sanchez. Ding, 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 ding. We're going to get 6, and 1 is going to be a +9. So 41 points scored for Lopez, 36. So Lopez in round 4 finally gets the better of him. 5-point difference. Let's hope that the judges see it the same way. 2 is going to be, yes, it's going to be for the top fighter, 10-9. 4 is going to be 10-9. And 8, 8 is going to be 10-10. So our referee still gave that round, could not decide, right? Could not give anyone the edge on that. But at least Lopez has that round for sure. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and mark this. This was even, so I'm not gonna mark anybody here. Just so when I tally the scores, I can tally them quickly. That's gonna be a round by 1 judge. All right, round 5 about to get underway. It's going to be 6 and 7 is going to be +1, so 37-32. Right now, Sanchez is just the better boxer, consistently the better boxer. 7, it's going to be a difference of 5 points. 7 is going to be 10-10. Wow, he cannot win over Judge 1. He does win over Judge 2. And 4, the referee also, he wins over the referee there as well. So he's going to win yet another round. 1, 2, 3. So it's 3. It is, let's see, 1, 2, 3. It's 3-1 in rounds, and they both have tied a round, drew a round. Round 6. Wow, 10. It's going to be 0, 0 and 8 is a KD chance. Uh-oh, KD chance. And so what we're going to do is go to the KD charts. Where am I at? KD chance. Here we go. KD punch avoidance. Can he avoid the punch? So we're going to look at the defender's EV. His EV is 1. He needs to roll less than. Roll 2d6 of the total. It has to be less than. Can't do it, so he's not going to avoid the KD punch. It's not possible, actually. He wins the round by 2+. If he does, he actually will win this round with a counterattack. But we're going to look at opponent's KD now. So we're looking at his power punch. So Sanchez's power punch is 5. His KD is 5. So we're looking at 5 versus 5. It's going to be 7+. I have to roll 7 plus here. 7+ to get the knockdown. And it's going to be 3. No, so it's no knockdown. But that does mean he wins the round. He's going to win the round. Let's go back here to the knockdown chart. They've got this very elaborate tree for the knock. This is the rules for the knockdown. It's pretty epic. I mean, that's a heavyweight tree right there. Matter of fact, this tree alone, it just begs the complexity of such a simple game. Did he avoid it? No, he did not. The defender wins the round if he does. Okay, was he knocked down? No, the attacker wins the round by 10. So, very simple. We just give him 10 points, so he's going to win this around 46. By 10 points. Or +10, so 46-32. No knockdown, but he pummeled him. Good, right? That's what that means. So we're going to look at a 14-point difference. That's going to be pretty much all him. Yeah, matter of fact, all the way across the board, it's going to be 10-9. 3, 10-9. And unless I roll a 9, he's going to get every round. So there we go. So right now, handedly, Salvador Sanchez is dominating this fight and has had a shot at a knockdown, but he stayed on his feet, did Danny Little Red Lopez. Okay, we're looking at 1 and 2. It's going to be +1 for blue. So Danny Lopez can't catch a break. It's going to be 5-point difference again. What a fight. 3. This is going to be 10-9. 1. Ooh, 1 is going to be, this is a 7-point or 5 points again, 10-9. And 0 is going to be 10-9. So he's going to win all 3 scoring options again. So he's won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 7 rounds as he is making quick work. Well, not quick work. He's methodical work of Lopez. Salvador looking really good. 5. Uh-oh. Immediately, Little Red gets a boost for the remainder of the fight. This is round 8, so this boost will only last because both of them will suffer stamina results after this round. 5, so +5. So Lopez is going to have +5 added for this round to 37. So we look at 5 and 7 is 3. So +3. He's going to go up 39 +5. So it's going to be, he's still going to lose with a +5 bonus. That +5 though will actually be affected, carry on until he's affected by a knockdown or a cut, etc. But look at this. Despite a +5 bonus, Sanchez still wins or still gets more of a fighter rating. So it's called an FR, fighter rating. This is how well he's performing in the fight. That's what that's what this 32 and 36 are. How well are they rated and are performing in the fight? And then we add their performance live to that, and that's just how consistently they're performing it round per round. We're looking at a 2-point difference this time, though, so this could be a big deal. 2, 3 is 10-10. Yes, so see, this round may be a draw, 10-10. And 4 is 10-10. Yep, so they all saw, again, there's no clear edge there. All right, so now we're running out of stamina. Both fighters run out of stamina in that round, so now we need to adjust their ratings. The boxers fight a full FR subject to temporary FR reduction, right, for the number of rounds equal to the stamina. Before the next round, roll 2d6 and take the higher of the two scores and reduce their FR permanently. Also reduce their KD by 1, their SD by 1, and their TKO by 1. So I roll first for Danny Little Red Lopez. He already got a +5 bonus that's permanent, so he lucked out and scored a +5 bonus right before the end of round 8. He takes the lower of these off it. Wow, so he's actually going to be, so we add 4. He's going to be 36 for the remainder of the fight. So this is where it could change, right? Right now, Salvador's winning this fight, but now, if I roll like 2 6s, that's coming off Sanchez's fighter rating as he fatigues. No, he's going to come down to only a 35. But guess what, folks? For the remainder of the fight, Lopez is actually a rating 1 point better than Sanchez for the remaining of the fight. It's going to be how well they fight now. So suddenly, Little Red Lopez, as fatigue sets in, might take the upper hand. Genius, right? We're going to reduce their KD by 1. We're going to reduce their SD by 1, down to 2, down to 4. And we're going to reduce their TKO by 1 to 3 and to 4. So fortunately, both boxers fatigued at the same round, which made it easy to make adjustments. But sometimes you got to pay close attention because one boxer, will fatigue at 7, the other one at, 10 or something. Wow. So round 9 on, we got what? So they tied in round 8, and now Little Red Lopez catches his second wind and has a slight edge over Salvador Sanchez. But how does he perform? 2 is going to be 2 and 3. They're going to get +1. So guess what? 36-36 in this round. It's an even round as Sanchez still edges in performance. Edges Little Red barely. 2, it's going to be 10-9. It's even. So it's going to be 10-9 for the favored fighter. That's Sanchez. Can you believe it? 8 is going to be 10-10. And 8 is 10-10. So pretty much a draw there, but we give that edge on that round. So technically, by judges' points, Sanchez won that round by 1 point. Here we go, round 10 underway. We got 3, and 8 is a +9. Holy cow. 44 to 36, 36. It's an 8-point difference for Salvador Sanchez. He's just whooping butt here. 4 is 10-9 for Sanchez. 2 is 10-9 for Sanchez. And 6 is 10-10. Oh, the referee. He's up close and personal. He doesn't think that either boxer had the edge or didn't have the edge. Can you believe it? So the referee has actually scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rounds even, the referee. And again, I have to trust the ref in the sense that he's up close and personal. he might be seeing cleaner shots slipping through or not slipping through. Here we go. This is round 11 of a title bout fight. And right now, it's Sanchez's fight to lose. And really, to be honest, at this point, Lopez has to win out or he's going to have to knock him down or something. 6 and 4 is +3. There it is. So it's going to be 39 to 35. He's going to win by 4. So finally, Lopez starting to exercise some room here. Oh, and I roll a 1. He actually loses it. Judge 1 still likes Sanchez. 0. It's going to be 10-9. And 7 is 10-10. That's a horrible round. Finally, Lopez wins the round in his abilities, but then they literally split. 9-10, 10-9, 10-10. That's a complete draw. Basically, it's a split decision for that round, which we move on to round 12. Lopez is doomed to lose the belt here to Salvador. 2 and 2 is heads clash. Uh-oh, chance of the cut. Little Red does not cut. Sanchez does cut. Uh-oh, let's go to cuts. Now we got a problem. The cut chart, let's take a look. It's going to be 3. 3 is bloodied nose, no effect. So lucky for him, it doesn't affect his fighter rating in round 12. So they both clash heads. It's a cut each. They both get their normal score, 36-35, which means Lopez has won this fight by 1 point, so he's going to have a 1-point advantage with the judges. 10-10 though. Judge 1 says no, there's no 8. 10-10. So both judges think that it's been a close fight. 10-10, unbelievable. So again, despite clashing of heads and despite the fact that Sanchez comes out a bleeder, the referees, everybody gives him a draw for that round. Here we go, round 13 in the title fight. If Lopez is going to win it, he's going to have to do it in the next 3 rounds with a knockout or a TKO. 3 on 6 is +5. No, he's just getting waylaid here, folks. +5 is 40. As Sanchez, late, tired, still winning these rounds. He's on this one. He's up by 4. 10-10. Wow, tie round. 3. 10-10. Son of a gun. Late in the fight. It is one hell of a fight. 2 is 10-9. Wow. So again, Sanchez is going to win that barely by 1 judge's point. Round 14. 5. Uh-oh. The final 2 rounds, Little Red's going to get a boost. Oh my God, +10. So Little Red is going to boost. Whoops. Let me double check that. If they clash heads, does he get all of the points or does he get the... If they clash on 5, see below. If you 5, immediate increase by the lowest of the 2. Oh, so he's going to go up. So I actually improved Lopez a little too much early. He increases by the lowest, which is still 5. Actually, no, he went up by 6, didn't he? So as I rolled, add 5 to 36. So he's going to be at 41 points for the remainder of the fight. So Lopez, for some reason, in round 14 really kicks up his endurance. So his training is in full effect as Lopez is feeling really good. 5 and 7 is the score. Still 3. So it's going to be 38. And Lopez has got 41. So Lopez wins this round by 3. Let's see what the judges say. 1 by 3 is 9-10. They give it to the enemy. Can you believe it? Sanchez still gets the nod from Judge 1. 10-10 from Judge 2. And the referee, 10-10. He cannot catch a break. Technically, Sanchez will win that round by 1 judge's point. My God. Round 15, this is it. Lopez has to KO. He's going to have to KO Salvador Sanchez to win this fight. No, 1 and 9. There's going to be a KD against him. So here we go. He cannot avoid the punch, but I'll make the roll anyway. Son of a gun. So he's rocked. Lopez in the final round is rocked. And we're looking at the power point 5 versus his SD is now 2. He needs to roll 5-2. He needs to roll 4 and up to drop. So Little Red in the 15th may go down. Yep, Little Red goes down. Unbelievable. So now we go over to the count chart. Let's double check our tree. All right. So here's how it works. Did he evade the punch? No, he did not. Did he get knocked down? Yes, he did. Check the count against his AD, right? So I'm going to check the count chart. His current SD is 2. Let's see, his SD is 2. All right. And here we go. So I need to roll, for Sanchez to win this by knockout, I need to roll a 6 or better. And Sanchez, after a brilliant fight, will actually make it clear he ain't going to trust the judges to give them the fight. He will knock Lopez out if I can roll above a 6. Yep, 11. He creams Lopez, so it's going to be, oh my God, we're going to get a KO win by Sanchez. Salvador Sanchez, who quite literally dominated this fight. There were, of course, some judges who skipped, but ultimately won the first 6 out of the first 8 rounds, and then actually stole rounds 9 and 10. And then we had a win here late. So you can see things were literally knotted up, as poor Lopez couldn't even get the judges on his side. And then we get we basically get a champion, Sanchez, saying, I will not leave this up to the judges. I want people to know I am the belt. I deserve this belt, as his career is actually, the sun is going down on Salvador Sanchez's career here as far as being a belt holder in 80. He steals the belt from Danny Little Red. They come together to fight for the belt, and he will hoist this belt above his head as the WBCA champion, and he makes clear to the world this was no fluke. And he wastes Lopez with a knockout win in the 15th round at Madison Square Garden. Thank you for watching. Good day.